Alright, so per request, we're going to try and recreate the beat from Imagine off the Snoop Dogg record, The Blue Carpet Treatment, produced by Dr. Dre. It's a really cool beat. The piano part's great. The only reason why we're not just going to straight do the piano part is that the beat is kind of broken up into two different parts. One where it's just a piano sample, and then the bass and some strings come in, so it's really hard to get the full effect of the beat without having three hands, essentially. So what I'm going to do is break down the piano part first, and then if you're interested in finding out what the strings and the bass do, then stick around for the second half. Okay. First thing we're going to take care of is the right hand. This is the main melody, probably the most recognizable part, so let's just get that out of the way first, and then we can get to the chords in the left hand. The first three notes are F sharp, A, F sharp, and it goes like this. Okay, again that's F sharp, A, F sharp. And there's a little grace note with the E, so we slide on to the F sharp, and it sounds like this. So you do it both times, and so you can just hit that E with your index finger here. So here it is again. And last time. Alright, the next four notes are B, A, F sharp, E, and they go down like this. Again, that's B, A, F sharp, E. And then you do one more grace note, F sharp to A. So the last half is like this. One more time. All together it sounds like this. It does that twice, so it does the same. It's the same lick both times. The only difference is that you have the chords and the bass and the strings and everything going on underneath on the second half. And so between those two phrases, there's a little pickup that was just from the sample, and that's going to be an A, B down here. So again, it's going to go like this. Again. So you may want to practice just getting that on its own. It gets a little more difficult when we start introducing the left hand. So if you want to pause and go back and work on the right hand, go ahead. Alright. Now we're going to pick up with the left hand. I'm going to show you the left hand by itself, and then we'll incorporate the two together. The voicing is actually pretty cool. So what you're going to hit with your left hand, you're going to hit an A with your pinky. And then with your top three fingers here, we're going to do D, E, F sharp. Okay, so you can't see that. It's A, D, E, F sharp. Okay. Alright, the only thing that changes between this and the next chord is your pinky's going to move down to the A flat, so it's going to go like this. So everything up here stays the same. You're hitting D, E, and F sharp the entire time. The only thing that changes is the A to the A flat. So A and C sharp. So F sharp, A, and C sharp. You can't see that F sharp, can you? Alright, so sorry I had to move the camera just because I realized you couldn't see that F sharp. So again, it's going to be A, D, E, F sharp. Then it's going to be A flat, D, E, F sharp. Okay, and the next chord is an F sharp triad, and that is going to be F sharp, A, and C. Okay, so F sharp, the very bottom of your screen here, A, and C sharp. Okay, so it goes like this in time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it does it again. Now I'm going to play it together so that we have both hands rocking together. And then I'll show you the second half when the bass comes in. All right. Alright, now I'm going to switch it up a little bit. I'm going to play basically what it would sound like if you were accompanying the melody. So if someone else was playing the main line, what you would play in the piano in order to make it sound more like the track. This would be like a solo piano version. So basically what I'm going to do is actually do the chords in the right hand this time, and then since there's a bass line, and I'm sure I'll be fading in the beat kind of in the beginning and the end of the video as I've remade it instrument for instrument on here, you can kind of hear what that's going to sound like. So again, this will only be the chords in the right hand and then the bass in the left hand. Alright, so it's going to sound like this. So again, that's kind of with the bass, so let me just show you that bass line real quick. Switch to a bass sound here. So there's a pickup on the bass note, and it is an F sharp and an A, so up to the B. So the real first note of the bass line is B, and then it goes to E. So there's a pickup again of F sharp and A, and then it lands on the B. And then we go straight to the E, so it goes like this. So again, that's F sharp, A, B, then down to the E. Then F sharp. Okay, so again, ba 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 ba. Cut that. All right. So if you want to make the bass simple and you just want to play the bass line and get the idea of the song, this will be more than enough. You really only need to hit 3 notes. The first 2 are going to be B, E. So it's going to sound like this. Again, that's. And then you land on the F sharp. So it's. So in time, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. But like on most Dr. Dre tracks, I think it sounds like he's got an actual bass player on there, and it's pretty sick. So this is kind of a bonus part of the video, I guess. There are some pickup notes and some pretty cool stuff that the bass player is doing. To pick up to the first B, you can hit F sharp and A. So that's going to come, again, that's a pickup note, so it's going to go right into the beat. So it's going to sound like this. One more time. And then there's one more thing, kind of tricky. So he does a pretty cool lick right in the middle there. So let me just play it for you and then I'll explain it. So here with the pickup again. 1, 2, 3, 4. So next I'm going to put it together. It's going to be a bass sound on top, so it's going to sound a little weird, but you'll hear how the bass interacts with the chords in the right hand. Okay, so it's going to be like this. so that's pretty much the bass part. There are some string parts in there, and I'm not going to get into them today, and the drums are fairly simple. If you guys have any questions about those specifically, certainly comment and I can let you know how to play those. They're pretty simple and in the background, and so just let me know if you want to do that. Alright, so I'm going to play the beat out.